California Elite Training Center, and today we're going to talk about the bench press. So in powerlifting, benching is going to look a lot different than bodybuilding benching. The whole point of our lift is to decrease range of motion. We want the bar to travel least amount of distance as possible so that we can move maximal weight. All right, so we're going to go through a few steps today. So grab a notebook and a pen, and step number one, starting from head to toe, is going to be your head placement on the bench. So setting up on the bench, as you see here, I want to arch my upper back. I need to, what we call, stack the shoulders. So imagine you're squeezing a pencil in between your shoulder blades and it can't move the entire time. So that's how tight everything has to be pulled behind you in your rhomboids and your rear delts, your scapula. So pull everything back together and hold it there. You're gonna want your head to stay on the bench. Some people lift the head and that's fine, but for beginners, just keep your head on the bench. So there should be a little bit of a curve in the upper back if you are stacking it properly. So whenever you take the weight off the rack, all the weight is gonna settle into your lats. So squeeze your lats and imagine packing them down towards your hips. So that's the upper half of the body. Now going down to the lower body, whenever you're getting set up on the bench, you want optimal leg drive. So most people, they just have their feet out in front, they're not getting any leg drive. You're gonna wanna pull your feet back towards your head. If you're flexible, this might be easy. If you're not very flexible in your groin and your hips, this might be harder. So you could do some hip stretches to mobilize and open up before you get on the bench. You're gonna get the best leg drive if your heels are pointed back towards the barbell instead of having your heels turned out or turned all the way in. So bring your feet back, shimmy your feet, get comfortable on the ground, and then turn your heels out so that or it might be turning them in. You want them pointed straight back, and you want to press down in your heels. Even if your heels are not touching the ground, you still need to be driving down through them to get the best leg drive. So unracking the weight, a common mistake I see a lot of the times is whenever people take the weight out, they kind of shoulder press the weight up out of the rack, and then the shoulders never go back into position. So take the weight out all the way over your chest, about where the elastic is on the bottom of your sports bra if you're a woman, like your sternum, definitely below the nipples, okay? Like I said, we're using a decreased range of motion here, so we wanna almost like turn it into, some people arch a lot and turn it into almost like a decline bench. So just keeping it simple here, take the weight out, keep your elbows locked, and make sure you're pulling your shoulder blades back. You want the bar to travel in a straight line down and a straight line up. So if you start too high around your shoulders, you're gonna be going on an angle down and an angle up that's not optimal. So you're gonna want your elbows underneath the bar the whole time and your wrists in a straight line. A lot of people use wrist straps to keep their wrists from breaking. So we have a power line here. We want the weight to be going straight through the barbell. Okay, if your wrist is broken like this, the power is going up and not into the weight. So straight line in the wrist, elbows directly underneath, forearm in a straight line at 90 degrees. That is gonna be your best position. Now, finding bar placement. Everybody is different depending on the length of their arms, length of their humerus, their radius and everything. So you need to find out where is that perfect 90-degree angle for your body to keep your elbows underneath the bar. It's gonna be probably wider than you think. So if you're a close grip bencher, try some new wider grips and get your elbows underneath the bar. So straight line down, straight line up. And you want to be driving down through your heels the entire time. So those are the basics that you guys can start working on for bench. Like I said, write all these things down, practice them every time, read your notes between bench sets, and post your video on Instagram, tag me, tag Primeval, and I'll be glad to give you guys any feedback and help you from there. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.